Alright, you officially locked into the infamous hour, officially sponsored by Boom Bap Nation, Live 89 FM, and of course, A-Palm Clothing. Check out A-Palm Clothing. They got a bunch of dope gear in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Right now, I got my guy with me, and this is a real, like, special interview, because I was playing his record before I even met him. Like, I was really playing the record. I forgot where I heard the record. I think I heard DJ Premier play the record or somebody, and I was running this record for mad long. I'm like, let me find this guy on social media because I do the cypher, and I wanted to bring him to the cypher, and I found out I didn't even know it was your record. I didn't know who did the record. I'm just like, yo, this is a dope record. I want to play the record, and I found out it was by David Bars. Yeah, that's David Bars. He's in the building.
Yeah, shout out to my guy, Infamous. You know what I'm saying? You've definitely been showing a lot of love.
Yeah, it's been an amazing journey. Yeah, the very first question is, you're super lyrical. And you coming from this background with D.I.T.C, etc. Do you feel any pressure to kind of give in to the new genre?
Nah, the new generation is cool. Like, I'll do the auto-tune if I have to. Spank some of the new era niggas. But that shit, like, I'm comfortable with what I do. So, you know what I'm saying?
It got to be difficult at some point because there's so much pressure to create commercial records, and you just been consistent creating albums and EPs that sound from a different time. Like, I mean, the records that you putting out sound simply amazing. Yeah, I mean, it kind of restores the feeling, brings it back.
My shit, not to cut you off, my shit is like, my thing is, my secret to shit is, like, I don't listen to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get sidetracked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when you listen to too much of somebody, you start sounding like them. So if I like Roddy Rich, I like all that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite niggas out right now. But, like, if I listen to that shit all day, I'm going to start sounding like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Subconsciously, I'm not even going to peep, but I'm going to start sounding like that because that's what I'm listening to. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up there. So I just like to listen to, like, old shit, and I kind of just, like, listen to my own shit. Not too much of my own shit because I get tired of old shit. I like to move forward. But my key is just I don't really listen to everybody, and that's how I keep going.
I find that interesting that you say that because a lot of listeners are either one or the other. So they either listen to the Rowdy Riches of the world or they either listen to the David Bars of the world. What about Rowdy Rich in particular makes you kind of listen to it? Because it's intricate because we do have spitters that rap on a certain tempo that maybe like me or you may not like. But like what makes you kind of get in tune with that?
I like Rowdy Rich because he talks shit I can relate to.
So it's the content.
It's catchy too, but it got content. Yeah. So it's like it's catchy because he's singing, he got the melodies and shit, but he talking some real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I could fuck with it because he's like really from the trenches. Like he sound like he went through some shit, and I could fuck with that.
I interviewed Bizzy Bone about maybe like 6 months ago, and I asked Bizzy Bone if he thought that he wasn't getting credit for kind of creating this sound because it was. Bizzy Bone and them were kind of like the first ones to have the melodic melody with the fast shit. I think Pac took it to another level, like with like on a super commercial level. Do you think that like the current artists are afraid to rap because they might be judged by their peers? Like being able to rap is kind of whack, or is it more pressure from radio? Like, because it pisses me off, like, when I do, like, a showcase, let's say, and I do a live cypher, and motherfuckers is actually rapping. Like, they do three to four auto-tune records, but then they come on the stage and they go rap. I'm like, yo, why you not rapping? And you're a young guy navigating through the community. Yeah. You think they're afraid to rap, or they being taught the wrong message?
I think it's just, like, the new era, it don't matter if you could rap. It don't matter, bro. Like, if you can make a record that people can sing, and it's catchy, nobody cares if you can rap. The rap shit is overrated at this point. Like, we come from that era, but I feel like that era has been tainted. Like, we did all that to master this shit for it to be like it don't even matter no more. There's no morals, there's no principles, there's no rules. Niggas could do what they want to do. As long as you hot and you fly, it's gonna work. It don't matter if you can rap, bro. And that's a fact.
Yeah, it's a little weird climate.
If you can't rap, but you fly and you got an image, you win. You gonna win.
A lot of that has to do with social media and the way that it flies.
Yeah, it don't matter.
So coming up, because you maintain a consistent sound, Like, especially with the D.I.T.C, they were like, who were some of your influences coming up, just like when you were growing up in hip-hop?
I mean, I grew up different. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we grew up on is totally different from now. Like, I grew up on the Jadakisses, the Casses, Banks, like, Pun, Big, L, J. Like, Jay-Z my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? So, to see him in a position where it's like he's controlling shit, it's kind of, it's inspirational. Not kind of, it's inspirational because he took it from the rap shit to a business level. So now it's like the rap shit is cool, but you got to get your business right. You know what I'm saying? Everything is business. The rap shit don't matter no more, bro. Like, you could be the nicest nigga in the world. Nobody cares. If you not spitting some shit that niggas want to hear and it's not jumping in the club, nobody gives a fuck if you could rap. In a cypher, you going to kill. You know what I'm saying? That's evident. But in the clubs, they don't want to hear that. It's too complex. Like, you got to dumb it down to where they could get it. If you spitting too much shit, too many metaphors, syllables, shit that they can't understand, they like, oh, this nigga, he doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm around young niggas. My brother 5 years younger than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm around niggas that's younger, and they play these type of joints, and I'm like, yo, why y'all like these niggas? Or, like, whatever the case may be, and they like, yo, nigga, it don't matter if he could rap. This shit is wavy. Like, it's fire. It don't matter, bro. Like, there's no rules no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no such thing as what we was growing up on. That shit is gone. I'm going to keep it 1,000. That shit is gone. Like, all that shit we was doing, trying to be the best rappers in the world. I used to carry fucking notebook in my back pocket on the train, writing new raps. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you grew up from that era where you was always having your shit ready just in case you bump into a cypher. They don't do. When is the last time you seen a cypher in the street?
Shit, I don't think I ever seen a cypher in the shit in the last 10 years, 15 years.
It's not the same, bro. As long as you popping and you got the image, you doing what it do.
You
it's
know,
gonna work.
Music changed. Like the whole concept of auto-tune came from an instrument called the talk box, and the talk box, George Clinton. But who was the guy that was on California Love? I forgot his name. Roger Troutman. So Roger Troutman, the talk box is a hard instrument to perfect because you basically have to play the piano and you have to say the words without saying the words, right? So the auto-tune effect came out. We all witnessed it. We all old enough to see the auto-tune effect. The auto-tune effect came out. T-Pain. Yeah. You couldn't tell if T-Pain could sing or not. But what really fucked up the wave low-key was Lil Wayne, because when Lil Wayne started using auto-tunes, like, you knew that he couldn't sing for a fact, but he had this robotic sound. And then Future came and added that thing. But I've come to respect, in a sense, in a weird way, I've come to respect that this is the younger generation of hip-hop. This is their version of hip-hop. I mean, it is what it is, to accept it. So
yeah, you got to move forward. Like I tell you,
got to move forward.
I'm not sitting there hating on niggas. I like the new shit. I fuck with all that shit, man. Like, it's evolution, you know? You got to keep moving with the times, man. We can't stay stuck in what used to be. You know what I'm saying? I could rap and all that, but we need them records that people going to play.
Absolutely.
Going to play in the club and shit like that.
Do you think that artists in our genre, because I was saying on the last podcast that hip-hop will eventually be broke down into genres, like rock and roll, for example, like soft rock, hard rock, whatever, hip-hop will be broken down. Do you think that artists in our genre of like the real boom bap sound is not making commercial records? It's almost like a rebellious intuition within the real hip-hop community. Like, you know, I'm just going to fucking talk rap shit. We're not really talking anything different in the trap niggas. They're just dressing it up differently. You know, our shit is more direct. It's like AK-47s, XYZ. They're talking about Dracos, and it's more poppy. Do you think that artists in our genre is making a mistake by not deciding to create commercial records?
I think the mistake artists in our genre make is you're a one-trick pony. You don't have no other artillery. Like, you just doing the same pattern. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to hear what we've been hearing for the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to evolve, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, no matter what it is, you feel like you can rap, that's cool. You can rap better. It's niggas, no pun intended. Like, I seen A Boogie's freestyle on Hot 97 with Don Q. Don Q went crazy, but who got the hits? You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at it like that. Like, niggas was clowning A Boogie with that. They made memes out of his shit with when he was humming and all that. You know what I'm saying? But who got hits? Who's relevant? Who's making money? Like, who's really putting out hit records for people? And who's getting radio play? It ain't Q. I mean, he can spit, all that. He fire. He better than A Boogie when it come to rapping. But making songs, A Boogie got it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, like, it's either you want to make songs or you want to be a rapper. What you want to be? Like, I don't want to be a rapper. I could rap all day. That's where we come from. But, like, niggas got mouths to feed. Niggas got families, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just what it is. It's business, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's either you going to be a mogul or you going to be the local hot nigga. You're going to be a rapper. What you want to be? I don't want to be no rapper. For all y'all niggas watching this shit, that rapper shit is cool. I cook niggas all day in a cypher. We could do that. But when it come to when niggas sit down at the table and they like, what do you have for us? Because you know that's what they going to do. Well, what can you bring? What money can you bring us? You know the labels is talking money. What's your numbers looking like? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. So my shit is like, niggas got to learn how to make songs. You can't just sit here and rap all day.
Yeah.
Now,
Now, when you say rap, you're talking about just rap.
Bars.
You talking about more like song content, like creating records.
You need records, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Certain niggas can make records, certain niggas can't.
You maintain a consistent sound with your projects, the barcode, and now you have the new sound. Bars Matter.
Yeah, Bars Matter is crazy.
Are we gonna? So what are we getting on Bars Matter? Are we getting
a little bit of everything?
The same temperament, or are we getting experimental? Because they're not used to hearing you on this shit. Like,
so like Bars Matter.
Are we getting like a trap? Bars record?
Nah. You ain't gonna. You still gonna get my sound. Like that's the thing. I got my sound, but I got some younger producers on this album.
Got it. So it sounds a little different. The 808s
This
different.
one is a little different. I'm not gonna take the same trap drums niggas is doing and all that, but I'm gonna give you a vibe. I'm gonna give you a different vibe. And I'm going to still be me. I don't never really, change who I am. I just, like I said, I evolve.
Absolutely. How did the whole connection with the DITC happen? With Showbiz? I mean, listen, hold up. That is a big shoe to fill. Yeah. I mean, Showbiz is one of the greatest producers of all time. Yeah, and he's actually...
family, though.
And listen, and DITC is one of the greatest underground groups of all time. Let's keep it clear. Fat Joe, Lord Finesse, OC, the late, great Big L. Shout out to Big L.
Fact.
I mean, how did that whole connection happen between you and
I met Showbiz through a DJ, DJ Rock a lot. He used to live in Forest Projects. He used to be in Crotona a lot. I grew up on 173rd in Crotona. And I met Rock a lot through a friend of mine. We used to always be out there. Like, I was always outside. We was always outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just how you met people in that time. So Rock a lot, he grew up in Forest Projects. We had did a CD. It was a partner, me and my partner. We did a CD and Rock a lot heard it. So he like, yo, I gotta introduce y'all to show. Like, see, growing up, like, I'm younger, so like showing them was a little before my time. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really know all the history going into it at first. I found out later on. But he heard our first joint and immediately he fucked with it. Like, he wanted to work with us. So it was more like it was more like a learning process with DITC, because the first couple years I was around, I was just around, you know what I'm saying? I was just there, I was analyzing shit, I was meeting people. They always spoke highly of me, like, yo, he gonna be the next thing. When he get older, I was young, you know what I'm saying? I was like 14 when I met Showbiz, so, you know what I'm saying? I knew Showbiz for about over like 10 years now. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I met him, through DJ Rock-A-Lot. Shout out to him. It was just like hood shit, you know what I'm saying? I knew him from the hood. He grew up in Show Hood. They knew each other. He plugged it in. That's when they was in D&D Studios. It was on 37th in the city, and on the west side. And I used to just come through there, politic, hang out with niggas. Like I said, I was young, so I really wasn't on the rap shit like that. I was just happy to be around. I was chilling, enjoying my time. And over time it manifested. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got into some things and to the point where I say, you know what, I'm gonna take the rap shit serious, because this the only choice I got now. Like, I can't go back to this because of that. So let me do this. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those. Like, so I took it serious and started doing my own thing. They ended up moving the studio. So what happened was the studio got bought out. It got bought out by some billionaire nigga. Apparently, he bought the whole block. Everybody had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, Show go to the Bronx, Preem go to Queens. You know what I'm saying? They made moves. So I ended up in the show through the Grand, like 3 years prior, like after. And I hit him up. We linked. We started doing joints, and it took off from there. And I dropped the Bars Over Bullshit, and then I dropped Bars and Beats, and then the Barcode. So I only dropped 3 projects. The first project I did on my own, but I was recording in D.I.T.C. But I put that together on my own, and I said, yo, I'm going to put this out such and such date. I'm going to do it like that. So that kind of motivated Showbiz to drop the next project. You know what I'm saying? So when I dropped Bars Over Bullshit, he was like, oh, he's serious. All right, so you know what? I got a project for you, because I was recording mad music at the time. I would be doing probably 30, 40 songs a month. So it came a time where I had over 100 records. And it was like, yo, he started piecing shit together. Like, it'd be some shit that I did on a different beat, and then it'd be on some other shit. Like, nigga, take my vocals and place it on a whole nother joint. So Bars and Beats came about like that. I never spoke about this in the interview. Like, Bars and Beats, all those records was records I did on different joints.
So previously, and then you kind of put them on.
Showbiz went in and he remixed them around. He went around my vocals with songs.
They recreated the record.
He recreated the record, and it's not it was him. Showbiz did it by himself. He did that all on his own. He didn't have no help. You know what I'm saying? So that's something crazy, and it's not easy to do that shit.
The first record that I played from you, and I'm a bad DJ right now because I don't remember the name of the record, but the content of the record was more about you being from New York City and people in your city praising someone like Jay-Z, but not currently listening to that sound. Do you think there's a misinterpretation? Because when I walk through my city, I kind of feel like I'm not in my city. It's weird. When I go to Atlanta, or if I hear a record from Atlanta, I know it's from Atlanta. When I hear a West Coast artist like Tyga or anybody from the West Coast, as soon as the bass line hits, I know it's a West Coast record. But for some strange reason, the majority of New York artists, I don't know they're from New York. It's weird to me, right? It's fucking weird.
You got a little bit of everything. That's why. Everything in New York.
But it's weird because we are the ones that invented hip hop. But for some reason, we no longer have an identity. But every other part of this fucking country that creates music has an identity, except the motherfuckers that started this shit. Yeah. Isn't that's crazy?
It's the pendulum swings, everything it turns around.
Yeah.
So it'll come a time, whenever it's
and that's why with that record particularly, I'm gonna double back on this record. I'm gonna play it tomorrow because I have it in my laptop. I connected to that record so much. That's why I played the record, because you were kind of telling me what I've been feeling this whole time. Like, I'm in my city and I don't hear anything that sounds like I'm from New York.
Here I go again.
My mind's playing tricks on me. It's amazing. I had love for this shit.
Oh, that's
the record.
That's Bliss.
That's the record. Yeah, that's the record. Yeah. That record was absolutely amazing. The climate
it's losing you.
I feel like I'm losing it. Yeah. See, there you go. He don't even know it, so I don't feel that bad because
Now, once you said them lines, it brought me back. I'm like, all right, cool. Because I remember a lot. I don't remember a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go ciphers and all that other shit.
Yeah.
And I won't remember half the bars I wrote because I'm always doing music. You know what I'm saying? So people be like, oh, I heard that before, whatever. Yeah, that's what I thought about at the time, nigga. Who give a fuck? You feel me? I'm showing that I could do it on the spot regardless. I do a lot of tongue twisting shit, and I could breathe through all that shit. I don't smoke cigarettes and none of that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I smoke my weed and shit.
Yeah.
But I could still rap and do that shit on the camera. You know what I'm saying? So if I perform, nigga, it's gonna sound like the album because that's my natural voice. You know what I'm saying? We don't put the auto tune. We don't do none of that, nigga. We just
it's straightforward. So we're both from the Bronx, and every borough has a different thing going on. Like in Brooklyn, it's the Brooklyn drill shit. What is the current temperature in the Bronx right now?
It's me. Everything's me.
David Bars.
If you're talking about the Bronx, it's me.
Get up for the boy David Bars.
I'm tired of being humble, man. This is 2020. I'm tired of being humble. It's a reason I'm here. It's a reason why I'm going to keep being here. We're not going to explain. We're not going to get into the details. I'm going to just drop records. Fuck all that. Like, y'all talking about the Bronx, I gotta talk about me. Everybody tried, everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody had their chance, man. It's my turn, nigga.
You know, it's weird because New York City in general, like if you look at social media, like they have like a bad representation of the Bronx. They think like the Bronx is like this
dirty.
fucking gutter place.
But the Bronx is.
But it is.
Like,
but I mean, there's a lot of nice places in the Bronx. We was talking about that shit.
But I still ride the train or the bus. Like sometimes it be faster to get to where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So I do that. But like, nigga, we still keep it humble, but the Bronx is what it is. The Bronx is filthy.
I ain't gonna lie, the 6 train is grimy right now.
Filthy, bro. Like, I be like, damn, we looking bad. But, you know, the Bronx is crazy. Got a lot of crazy people in the Bronx, my nigga. Niggas be fucked up mentally. I see niggas jump on the bus. I rode the bus like 3 times this month, or between this month and last month, right? The most I ever did in like 4 years. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Always driving. Even though my license suspended, still driving. Bugging. So I get it. I see niggas just be walking on the train, bro. Like, no metro, no chain. They just be like, and walk off like with the, yeah. And then they be talking to themselves in the back. This nigga. I be like, yo, the Bronx.
That's that Bronx
crazy.
shit.
Mind you, they got wires in the joint now. So I'm sitting there like this. You know, I'm on some fly shit. I'm sitting there. They got the plug now for the wire. So I'm charging the phone there when these niggas like this. So I'm like, oh, this nigga talking crazy. So the first thing I be thinking, like, just don't come next to me with that shit, bro. Like, I'm a rocket shit. That ass. Don't come to me, bro, because if you getting a certain amount of fee, it's self-defense. I can get away with that. I felt threatened. Don't come next to me, my nigga, because you already bugging. So I be chilling. I be in my own little world. But like I said, it humbles you. You know what I'm saying? The bus shit, the train shit. If you got a car, you know the traffic be crazy.
There's certain part of the Bronx that never changed.
Certain times you can't never get a parking.
One of the places that never changed is 149th and 3rd Avenue.
Oh my God, you got
like when I go to 3rd Avenue and 149th,
I
feel like I'm in the fucking 80s, my nigga.
You gotta put this shit in a lot, bro.
I'm from the west side of the Bronx, so I'm from 225th and Broadway. So that shit has changed a lot. But when I go to 149th, I don't know where I am. And there's only but so many places in New York that maintain the New York integrity. Far Rockaway is one, and East New York will never change. It don't matter what they could do. East New York, pink houses. It always look. He look at it. Shout out to Poison Pen. He's still here. East New York. All right, so Bars Matter is a new project.
Yo, this Bars Matter.
Let's talk about this Bars Matter. And I like the promo you've been doing on it because you've been putting like Bars Matters on the train and shit.
You know what I mean? We gonna take it up a notch, but like the Bars Matter shit, my nigga, this shit is crazy, bro. Like I'm hearing, I just came from a little meeting. I just heard some new joints. You know what I'm saying? So June could tell you behind the scenes, nigga. It's some crazy work on there, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited. You know?
So what's next for David Bars?
I'm gonna keep going.
Cause you've been co-signed by some of the greats, DJ Premier,
you know,
especially DJ Premier. Shout out to DJ Premier.
Yeah, that's my guy, big bro.
All the great DJs. Like, what is next for David Bars?
I'm gonna just apply more pressure. That's what's next for me. Apply more pressure. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in a rush to sign no papers. I'm not in a rush to do that. You know, I'm gonna do what I want for a little while, and it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
So, in general, like in your opinion, is independent still the way to go?
Of course.
Because I know a lot of artists feel the pressure to sign to a label or a major, but in 2020, I mean, the climate is different. Like, you don't necessarily need a label. So, is there pressure to go to a major, or can we still navigate independently?
That depends on the person that's at hand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, that depends on the person that's at hand. Everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? So, a nigga might do it because he getting a quick payout. I might not do it because I don't need the quick payout for whatever reason. And I'm like, yo, I like my freedom more. It costs more. Because if they willing to pay me $1 million, that means they going to get back more than $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So if you flipping some shit and you going to get back your bread, why would I settle for the less when I know you're going to get way more back? You know what I'm saying? So in a sense, as long as I still got my freedom, I'm still on top because I didn't sign my life away. I didn't sign no papers. I didn't, you know what I mean? I ain't take the easy way out. I toughed it out, you know what I'm saying? So, like, whatever. But I feel like freedom is always the best way, you know what I'm saying? What these niggas talk about when they rapping? My favorite rapper, Jay-Z. What's the shit he said in the Meek Mill shit? On his album. Y'all niggas still signing deals after what they done to our Lauryn Hill. Y'all remember that line? Am I the only one that remember the line?
Yeah, that's on the One Free record. Yeah.
Nigga. You know what I'm saying? So freedom is, you got the nigga that's $1 billion man. First rapper to hit $1 billion, he talking about freedom. Don't sign no record deals. You know what I'm saying? So if we discussing that, freedom is your best way, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you get a platform, if you build a fan base, a core fan base, you going to make your money. Because you going to put it out, they going to support it. You get your website, you know what I mean? It's a lot of things you can do.
You can navigate much differently now.
Yeah, you can move how you want to move. You can take flights when you want to take flights. You could spend time with your family. You could. It's a lot of things that take account for this, you know what I'm saying? It's we regular human beings at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
See, I got a daughter to raise too, so like family time is important. And you know, when you on a label, it might not be the way you want it to be. You gotta make these niggas their money back. You know what I'm saying? That advance, you gotta pay it back.
So 2020 on social media has been labeled like the year of like clear vision, tunnel
that's
vision.
what they say, but
So
like I said
in 2020, what are we expecting from David Boss? We got the Boss Matter shit. What else we got?
On the Boss Matter album, I said I had 2020 before 2020 was near. I forgot the line before it, but nigga, we been had 2020.
This nigga smoking niggas, you heard?
It ain't no, all that new year, new me, New Year's resolution, stupid shit niggas is doing, bro. Like, niggas work, you get what you get for it. Like, that's it. So,
absolutely. And this is official Infamous Hour. Make sure you tune into the Infamous Hour, youtube.com/GetAtHemFilms. And make sure you follow Boom Bap Nation on all social media platforms. Of course, myself, the Infamous Amadeuz. Infamous Hour signing off. David Bars in the building. Make sure you get the Bars Matter EP available right now.
Bars Matter.
Boom.